Hey y'all, Farmer Biker here. My wife just called, said the sow's trying to get out. So I'm busting out of work early. I gotta head over to Tractor Supply, get some panels, get something built for her so she don't run off. Apparently she's coming in the heat. She's having a panic, I guess. Okay folks. The thing happened. She went into heat. Like a makeshift thing, and then he just kinda busted over the fence, kinda. So, well, we got him back in the pen. Chunk's not too happy about a new sow being in here. They haven't met yet. But that was pretty exhilarating moment there for a few minutes. Kind of what my whole plan was, just kind of went into chaos there for a minute, but at least I got the little walkway built. It was a scramble to get it all done. I tore it all apart trying to trap them, but oh man. 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days. We know exactly when she was bred. There's no doubt. Oh, we got everything put back together. And tore all that down. It was back the way it was. Brought all the panels over here. And then the metal posts are here. We're not going to use metal posts to build the hog facility. We're going to use wooden posts. Metal posts just rot in the soil down here. But that's the beginning of the panels. We're probably going to start constructing on it this weekend. To get the hog pens built. But let me show you something about the corn. Alright, so the corn, you can see the soil here. It's actually really sandy, and there's really not a lot of nutrients. So the middle of the corn plants, I don't know if it shows on the camera, but it's pretty yellow. A lot of them are, well, it doesn't really show on the camera very well. Well, you can see a little bit of yellow right there. But most of them are like that. There's a little bit of yellow in the middle. And so my wife, today while I was at work, gathered up we have a bunch of red mineral tubs we use for harvesting other things. And she gathered up a whole bunch of cow poo from her Holstein calves over there. And we're going to mix it up with some water. Let me show you. So she went out into our little calf, I wouldn't call it pasture, it's more like a pen. But she gathered up a whole bunch of cow poo. It's all dried out and stuff, but we're going to take that, mix it in with some water in a bucket. And then I went to Harbor Freight and I bought one of them. I guess it's like a mortar mixer thing that goes on a drill. And try to soak it and break it up and pour it on the corn. Let's do that. So I got this deal here. I'm going to put it on my drill. I'm going to put some in a 5-gallon bucket. I'm going to fill it about 2/3 of the way up with water, and we're going to mix it up. Now we got some water in it. The whole idea is to break it up. And we pour on each plant. So now we just pour a little bit on each plant. Not a whole lot. Put a little chunky at the bottom.
This one right here.
Do that to the rest of the garden, water the whole thing in. Alright, so I did half the garden with that one tub. So I'm going to do an experiment, because I did compost tea, I call it compost tea, once, probably 8 years ago or 9 years ago, on some lettuce. And it was okay, I really couldn't see a huge difference in it, but I'm going to try it with corn. Corn's a really heavy feeder. as far as nutrients is concerned. And so I want to see what happens when we put basically just, chewed up poo in water and just pour it on there like that and water it in. But once about every 2 weeks and see what happens. Would assume that it would take off, but I don't think corn can get burned like that. I know a lot of plants like tomatoes and bunch of other vegetables, you try to do that with it and it'll burn it. It's too nutrient rich, but I think the corn should do pretty good. It's looking good already, even just in the sandy soil, so giving that extra boost of nutrients should help it really take off. I mean, it's not like it hasn't taken off already, because it really has. This stuff grows really fast. But we'll find out, I guess, here in the next, 4 weeks or so. We'll see how it goes. Half the garden with it and half the garden without. But it's going to be interesting to see. Thanks for watching, y'all.